to discuss since we last spoke to you, but probably nothing more serious than Angus MacDonald, if I can start on him. What's your reaction to the news that Angus found out last week?
Well, we've known for a little while, really. Probably a little bit sooner than when it was released, and we're all really disappointed and gutted for him. But I think the boy himself, Angus, has shown a real strength of character to deal with it. Everyone's, sent them our best wishes to him as a football club and players and staff, and I'm sure with the strength of character he's got, he'll come back fighting from it, and we wish him well.
Has it had an impact on the squad, because he's a popular lad, isn't he?
Yeah, I think a lot of the lads were gutted, really, but we'll all rally around him and do whatever we can to make him feel part of us.
What's next for him? Are you able to tell us any of the details? Does he take a break from football?
He's having a break at the minute. He's on holiday with his family, and then when he comes back, obviously the operation starts in October. So yes, we'll all be there with him, supporting him at every step of the way, and like I say, we're all gutted for him.
And fingers crossed, there's no reason why he can't come back.
I'm sure he will. That was the message he sent me when I sent him a message like, if you know me, I'll be back as strong as ever, and I've no doubt he will.
Okay. Just more immediate matters this weekend. You obviously had a lot of injuries last time. How's your squad looking? They're
looking good. They've all been on the grass. All got a possibility and a chance for the weekend. Whether we take a risk with one or two of them, then we'll wait and see. But most of them, luckily, really, they're not as bad as we first thought after the Millwall game, because you get a bit, when you can imagine when you get the hamstring injuries and things like that, you got to be a bit careful with them. So it's been really pleasing to see a lot of them on the grass this week.
Any that you'd expect to play?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, one or two of them probably will be involved.
Okay. Callum Elder, is he ready yet?
Callum's trained all week. Well, he's been training with us now for the past 2 weeks fully. So he's looking good, and he comes into contention for the weekend.
Okay. And any worries from the internationals that have been away?
No, everyone's fine. They've all come back in good shape. Really, they've had a bit of a recovery day today. Well, a bit lighter than the rest of the group. I expect them to be, firing all cylinders come tomorrow and Saturday.
Last time we spoke, the last day of the transfer window were unfolding. Two have stayed and one's gone. I'll start on Marcus Henriksen. Where do we stand on him now? He's
part of the group, like everybody else. For whatever reason, one reason or another, it didn't materialise, the move away. Now Marcus is here and he's part of us, and like everybody else, he'll fight and he'll try and work to be a part of the group.
In your mind, why do you think he hasn't gone?
There's a lot of things that's happened, but like I say to you, it hasn't materialised for one reason or another. I don't want to delve too far into it. He's here. He's part of the group.
Do you think it'll be disappointing from his part that he hasn't got a move?
I don't know. I'm like I say to you, I'm focused on the football and focused on what we've got now in the building. The window's shut. Marcus is here, and that's where we're going.
Have you sat down with him since you came back from Norway? Give us an insight into what was said.
Exactly what I just told you.
Right.
He's part of the group. You get your head down, you start working. You're up against a very good midfield six, who have all contributed hugely in the 8 games we've played, and I've been really pleased with them. And now it's down to him, not me.
Has he got to come into his worth of play?
Of course, they all do. Every single one of them do every day. Marcus is no different. They all work ever so hard in training, and that's just the way we are.
You wouldn't have any reservations calling upon him if you...
I think I've answered the question. I think look, he's part of the group like everybody else, and that's what we are.
Does the same extent to David Milinkovic?
Yes, yeah, same as David, same as him. He's got to be willing to work and fight and get past the ones in front of him. Because again, there's 2 players who've been playing very well for us, in Bowen and Camille, with obviously Josh McGuinness and Josh Buller who can play in them positions as well. So David's got a fight in his hands, and that's the nature of football. You got to fight, you got to warrant yourself to get a place in that group.
You know, Dicko did leave. That was a move you were happy to sanction because he wasn't going to play much. I
think, like I said to you, it was important that Nua play some games. He wasn't happy to wait in terms of trying to wait to get the chance, which I'm fine with, and I would never stand in anybody's way if that's the way they want to be. We need a group that's committed to the cause. Not saying Nua wasn't, but I understand that he didn't play much last year. He didn't want to go through another year where he wasn't playing as much as he had wanted. So the move made sense for both parties.
Does it leave you looking at other attacking options? You mentioned the potential for free agents. Yeah,
we have been. Yeah, we've looked at 2 or 3 free agents, and we're still looking. So hopefully we can see where we are. We can sit down, myself, my staff, and think which way the best for us is to go. Whether we do something now or we wait to January, we'll see.
What's the likelihood of you doing something now, do you think?
It's 50-50 really. It's really whether we decide to do it or not. So we'll see.
We're told that is it Norbert Ballock is he training with you all week?
He has, yeah. Yeah, he's been training. Norbert's been in training, and he's been good. He's been good. So it's like I say, we've got a decision to make.
Okay, and a lot of people have put 2 and 2 together, perhaps with your history, but Gary Hooper as well. Is there any interest in him?
I mean, there's always going to be people putting 2 and 2 together and coming up with 6, isn't there? So Hooper's obviously a player that me and Cliff played with. We know what he's about, and probably that's where the links come from.